I've been drawing for as long as I can remember. Ever since I was a little kid, I was drawing. It was really fascinating to me that you could create whatever was in your head and put it on paper. Overall, my mom was fairly supportive. You know, she didn't really get it, but she knew that it was important to me. But my dad never really enjoyed the fact that I was into art. My dad would compare me to my brothers sometimes in very subtle ways by like, why don't you join this sports team? Even though I was in art classes and clubs, he wanted me to be more involved in sports like my brothers were because it was something that he understood, you know. He would oftentimes say very diminishing things or insensitive things about the things that I cared about when it came to art. He only enjoyed realistic things. You know, I like this better, why don't you make more stuff like this? See, this is the thing I like. So for quite some time, I tended to only draw realistic things because that's what he liked, and I wanted, you know, him to like the things that I was doing. It started to become too much, and it got to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. And I stopped showing him my art, and we started to become distant, and he never really noticed because he was always focused on other things. And because of that, and the way he acted about my art and treated me, it made me lose a lot of my self-worth, and it got to the point where I couldn't take it anymore, and I snapped and I burst into tears and told my mom about everything and how he made me feel, and she got so furious and told off my dad for what seemed like hours. And after that, he gradually started to come around and realize that this was important to me, and because I was important to him, he had to recognize that these parts of my life were also important. And he started to become a lot closer. He would come visit me in my studio, and he would see what I was doing. He would ask me about my life. Now he supports my career choices in animation, and he brags to people about my art and the things that I'm doing with my life. And now he's much more involved. He came to open house, something that I thought he would never do. He paid for college. He is just very much so involved in my life, and we're a lot closer now because of it.